Both were the same size and were traveling at the same rate of speed, which was much slower.
The key question I asked him was, look, were there any passengers?
Reports about objects and lights seen in the sky by military personnel and others.
Corner were these bright, round areas.
For decades, the very mention of UFOs has conjured images of blurry, distant lights in the night sky. We've all seen those grainy 240p videos fueling the endless debate, do they really exist? While the concept of extraterrestrial life feels increasingly plausible, definitive proof has remained elusive, often shrouded in vague reports and missing research. Is it because these aerial anomalies are simply not real? Or, as many speculate, is the truth being deliberately concealed? Join us on a captivating journey through some classified government documents, allegedly leaked to the public, that peel back the curtain on some of the most compelling and perplexing UFO encounters ever recorded. Brace yourselves, because what the government never wanted you to see might just change everything. 1. The silver spinning discs in Montana, August 1950. Before the skies became cluttered with orbiting satellites, a clear view of any moving light was a remarkable event. In August 1950, baseball coach Nick Mariana, scouting a field in Great Falls, Montana, inadvertently captured an 11-second clip that would become a cornerstone of UFO research.
Both were the same size and were traveling at the same rate of speed, which was much slower than the jets which shot by shortly after I filmed the discs. Suddenly they stopped. It was then I remembered the camera in the glove compartment of my car.
His 16mm film shows two silver objects, seemingly flying in tandem across the sky. Captured during the height of the early UFO craze, ignited by Kenneth Arnold's flying saucer report and the infamous Roswell incident, Mariana was so convinced of his sighting that he contacted the US Air Force. While modern technology allows for digital manipulation, Mariana's footage, captured on film at that precise moment, rules out the possibility of a simple hoax. Whatever these silver discs were, they were undeniably present in the Montana sky. 2. The Eastern Airlines UFO sighting, July 1948. In the annals of UFO history, some encounters stand out not just for their strangeness, but for their timing. The Eastern Airlines sighting in July 1948 is considered the grandfather of credible encounters, chilling professionals for decades. Occurring before the widespread media frenzy surrounding UFOs, this incident involved highly credible witnesses. Chief pilot Clarence Chiles and co-pilot John Whitted, flying near Montgomery, Alabama on a clear night, spotted a dull red glow ahead. What they initially mistook for a new military jet rapidly closed in, described as a flying cigar with 2 decks and a window. It shot past their DC-3 with a tremendous burst of flame before disappearing into the clouds.
Reports about objects and lights seen in the sky by military personnel and others. The Air Force decided to investigate the matter anyway. There was that one possibility that these flying objects could well be foreign weapons used for test purposes and might affect our national security.
Adding to the mystery, a passenger also reported seeing a bright streak of light. Despite the combined accounts of the pilots and passenger, skeptics later dismissed the sighting as a possible meteor, a claim that feels increasingly inadequate when faced with the detailed descriptions. 3. The Gulf of Mexico orbs, March 2004. In March 2004, a Mexican Air Force surveillance plane patrolling the Gulf of Mexico for drug smugglers captured stunning footage. A string of glowing orbs, seemingly flying in formation, was recorded. While the crew counted 11 objects, only 3 appeared on radar. The camera operator declared the footage 100% real, and the Mexican Secretary of Defense released it for scientific study.
Como a las 7, 8 de la posición. Lo raro es que trae una punta adelante, un puntito adelante.
A ver, ¿qué tenemos?
Nada, señor. A ver, permítame, déjale busco.
Initial speculation suggested drug smugglers' aircraft, but the object's consistent formation made this highly improbable. Other theories, such as ball lightning or space junk, also fall short. Forensic video analysis by experts like Mike West and Mark D'Antonio have deemed these genuine UFO sightings, adding another layer of intrigue to the ongoing mystery. 4. Travis Walton Alien Abduction, 1975. Travis Walton's story is one of the most famous and controversial alien abduction claims. In 1975, while working as a logger in Arizona, Walton claims to have been abducted by a UFO, witnessed by his fellow loggers. After being missing for 5 days, he reappeared with a bizarre account of being taken aboard the craft and subjected to medical examinations by short, bald-headed figures. His struggle led to a human-looking figure taking him to another room before he passed out and reappeared, nude, on a highway. The incident gained widespread attention, even being investigated by the U.S. Air Force. Later adapted into a book and the film Fire in the Sky, Walton's story remains a compelling, albeit debated, account of an alleged extraterrestrial encounter. 5. Triangle-shaped UFOs, July 2019. In July 2019, military exercises off the coast of California were reportedly disrupted by a UFO. Leaked night vision footage, recorded on the USS Russell, shows 3 objects flying overhead, the largest appearing to be a blinking pyramid or triangle shape. This is significant due to the numerous sightings of triangular UFOs since the mid-1970s. The Navy's confirmation that this video was used in their intelligence reports adds weight to the sighting. While some experts suggest Chinese surveillance drones, the true origin, whether foreign or otherworldly, remains unclear. This is another UFO sighting that seems to have been deliberately kept under the radar. 6. Mongolia's light beam, October 2019. In October 2019, citizens of Inner Mongolia, China, witnessed a breathtaking and perplexing sight. A large, bright object corkscrewed overhead, leaving a stunning trail. While a rocket launch seemed the most obvious explanation, this event was highly unusual. Rocket launches typically avoid densely populated areas. Their contrails aren't usually illuminated like this, and their flight paths are typically linear, unlike this object's maneuvering. Theories range from breakthrough military technology to proof of extraterrestrial life. Despite the compelling nature of the sighting, the most likely official explanation remains a Chinese rocket, possibly from a nearby aerospace city, developing new space-age technology, a convenient explanation for something so visually extraordinary. 7. The Roswell Incident, April 2011. The Roswell incident remains the undisputed king of UFO conspiracies. In April 2011, the FBI's online vault released thousands of files, including a memo dated March 22, 1950, briefing FBI Director J. Edgar Hoover about 3 flying saucers recovered in New Mexico. This memo immediately ignited a firestorm, connecting it to the infamous 1947 Roswell crash, which many believe was covered up by the military.
The key question I asked him was, look, were there any passengers? He said, yes, there were little people. They were not human, and they were dead. In other words, he had some dead aliens out there.
This document was just the latest in a series of government files released over the years that suggest there was far more to the Roswell crash than the official story of a failed weather balloon. Despite the government's persistent denial, the leaked memo and other released documents continue to fuel speculation and demand for full transparency regarding what truly happened in the New Mexico desert. What does it all mean? These classified documents, allegedly leaked by government officials, offer a tantalizing glimpse into a world the public was seemingly never meant to fully understand. From pre-satellite sightings to trans-medium objects and inexplicable aerial maneuvers, the evidence presented in these accounts challenges conventional explanations and begs the question, what else is the government keeping from us? What do you think about this list? Are these leaked documents proof of extraterrestrial visitation, or are there more mundane explanations being deliberately obscured? Leave a comment below and join the conversation as we continue to unravel the mysteries that the government seemingly never wanted us to see.